Good afternoon. Welcome to Blendertainment. I'm your host, Andy Sullivan. We're going to start off with a little NASCAR. Yesterday, the Go Bowling at the Glen in Watkins Glen in New York, Stage 1 was won by Martin Truex. Stage 2 was won by Ross Chastain. Stage 3 was won by Chris Buescher, who passed Shane Van Gisbergen on the last lap after a rare unforced error by SVG. This was Chris Buescher's first career road course win in the Cup Series. Now, UK football, Kentucky football, and the Titans football, both not exactly the greatest this weekend. Although, I gotta say that Kentucky, they put up a whole lot better showing against Georgia than most people thought they would. They lost, dropping them to 1-2, but they lost 13-12. First quarter ended with now I will admit that I didn't watch this game because Western Kentucky was on at the same time. By the way, they won. I did not watch because I thought it was going to be a blowout, honestly. You can say, oh, you're not a real Kentucky fan. Some people would say that, whatever. Like you didn't think it was going to be a 50-point blowout loss. But I was surprised when I saw on the crawl that the score was 3-0 Kentucky after the first quarter. I thought, what? And then 6-3 at halftime, Kentucky. And then 9-6 going into 4. It was, and now the fourth quarter, that was where the problem was. Georgia scored a touchdown. We only scored 3. We lost 13-12. Not at all ideal because we dropped to 1-2. And our next game is going to be of course, this is not showing up right at all for me. So let's go to the schedule here. Okay. Looks like, well, they get it a little easier. September 21st, they play Ohio. Then they've got number 5 Ole Miss. They play Vanderbilt October 12th. October 19th, they play Florida. Then Auburn the 26th, and Kentucky November 2nd. Now, as far as Western Kentucky goes, let me see. No, I did not want West Virginia's football schedule. I wanted Western Kentucky. Okay, so their next game is versus Toledo, September 21st. And for whatever reason, they only show. Okay, here we go. Western Kentucky is 2-1 overall. They're on a 2-game win streak. Let's see, they lost to Alabama their first game. They got shut out. They shut out Eastern Kentucky their second game, and they thrashed Middle Tennessee 49-21 on ESPN Plus Thursday night. Their next game is against Toledo, also on ESPN Plus on September 21st. So, go Cats and go Tops. Let's see, I've covered, the Titans. Okay, the Titans are 0-2 after another embarrassing performance. But who is more embarrassing, the whole Titans team, the offense, or the quarterback? I don't know. It's tough to say, actually. Well, who is actually more embarrassed than the fans actually watching the game? When they went undefeated in the preseason, I said, oh my God, I know exactly what's going to happen. The season's going to be awful. Because that's what happens. They kick butt in the preseason. If they go undefeated in the preseason, they go in a massive slump to start off the season. And look what they did. Week 1, they lost to the Bears 24-17. And yesterday, week 2, they lost to the Jets by a score of, guess what, 24-17. I'm not really going to review this game because I'm not like Titans Online. I'm not like a Titans reporter who will review stuff when it's crap. And that was crap yesterday. That's just all you can say about it. This week is Kelly Clarkson's premiere week. Monday, today, Anne Hathaway, Hart, Chip, and Joanna Gaines. And tonight, Fallon has Justin Timberlake. It's going to be it's going to be interesting to see how they review or how they gloss over Justin's latest arrest. Let's see. I went through the NASCAR, UK, Titans, Kelly Clarkson. Now we get to AEW. Now, I don't really know where they're going to go with this this rogue storyline. Well, I do know where they're going to go. Jon Moxley challenged Darby Allin for his title shot for a match at Grand Slam, which Grand Slam Bryan Danielson, if he's good to go, will defeat Nigel McGuinness, so we can get to Jon Moxley beating Darby Allin, taking his title spot, and going into, let's see, where would this match happen? Where is Jon Moxley gonna beat Bryan Danielson for the AEW World Title? What pay-per-view's coming up? I don't... Okay, the next pay-per-view for AEW, they got... let's see, we are in September. The next one is Wrestle Dream on October 13th, or October 12th. So, I'm guessing that Wrestle Dream on October 12th is when Jon Moxley will become the world champion, and then will be under the AEW's version of, well, I don't know what this is going to be. Yet another faction by Tony Khan. That boy loves his factions. That is known. Let's see. WWE. WWE tonight. Let's go to Twitter and check out what we got going for Raw tonight. Hold on. Okay. WWE tonight. We got well, this is interesting. Okay, so lately they've played the whole Drew McIntyre coming apart at the seams. Last week, Drew lashed out at his friend of many years, Wade Barrett, Stu Bennett, aka Wade Barrett. And interestingly enough, today, 1 hour ago, WWE Twitter, or X if you want to be Elon about it all, has a post on YouTube, says, watch these career highlights of at Stu Bennett, 5-time Intercontinental Champion, leader of Nexus, and current WWE Raw commentator. Stu Bennett, of course, the real name of Wade Barrett. Now, this pretty much seals it for me that, now I don't know how he is health-wise. He must be good, because it seals it for me that eventually we're gonna get Drew McIntyre beating Wade Barrett. Maybe Drew McIntyre beats Wade Barrett and Punk comes out. It'll be like a week before their Hell in a Cell match at Bad Blood. That's what I'm thinking. Will it be that? Who knows? But as for the Raw preview tonight, Raw preview for 9/16. We're going to have CM Punk will appear. There will be a WWE Tag Team Championship match. Judgment Day will, spoiler alert, successfully defend against the New Day. Bronson Reed versus Braun Strowman again. Damian Priest versus Dominic Mysterio again. And Natalya versus Zoe Stark. It's a lot of rematches, man. I don't know. Judgment Day, New Day that hasn't happened in a while. Is Kofi finally going to, or not Kofi, is Woods finally going to turn on Kofi and join Judgment Day? They've been doing this spot for God don't tell how long. Would that make sense, though? Because the whole deal about Woods having a problem with Kofi really centered around the guy that they fired who was trying to horn in on Big E spot. I've already forgotten his name. That's how inconsequential he is. So also tonight, Dominic Mysterio versus Damian Priest. Natalya versus Zoe Stark. And that is apparently it. Now, you can, did you know you could watch Raw on Fubo TV? I didn't. It says how to watch Raw. USA Network and streaming, Fubo TV, Peacock, YouTube TV, DirecTV, and Hulu Plus Live TV. Okay, didn't know all that. So the next thing, let's see, we've done Frasier. Any Frasier fans out there? The new season of the reboot of Frasier will begin streaming the 19th, September 19th, on Paramount Plus. That is, let's see, the 16th. This is the 16th, is Monday. 17th, Tuesday. So the 19th, the Thursday. Thursday is the day that you can see the new season of Frasier on Paramount Plus. And next week, I don't know when I'll be doing my podcast next, but next week, I believe, is what are they calling these? The American Country Awards. Don't know a whole lot about those. The next thing I will talk about is Unfortunately, another passing. I read about this last night. Tito Jackson, original member of the Jackson 5 group and brother of the late Michael Jackson, has died at age 70. Official cause of death is yet to be determined. Tito performed in the famous ensemble with brothers Jackie, Jermaine, Marlon, and Michael, who died in 2009. Wow. Michael's been gone 15 years. That's unbelievable. Tito was recently in Munich ahead of a performance wait a minute, no. Okay, Steve Manning, a longtime Jackson family friend and former Jackson family manager, told Entertainment Tonight that Jackson died on Monday. The news was confirmed in an Instagram post by Jackson's three sons, Taj, Terrell, and TJ Jackson, who were themselves an R&B pop trio, 3T, in the 90s. We are shocked, saddened, and heartbroken, they wrote. Our father was an incredible man who cared for about everyone and their well-being. They continued, he will be missed tremendously. It will forever be Tito time for us. Please remember to do what our father always preached, and that is love one another. We love you, Pops. The Jackson 5's hits included ABC, Love You Save, and I Want You Back, as well as many more. The pop group was formed in 1964. Tito played guitar and provided background vocals. Jackson 5 has sold more than 150 million records worldwide. In 1980, the siblings were presented with a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame and were inducted into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame in 1997. Days before his death, Tito posted a message on social media from Munich, Germany, where he visited a memorial to Michael with his brothers. He wrote, "Before our show in Munich, my brothers Jackie, Marlon, and I visited the beautiful memorial dedicated to our beloved brother Michael Jackson. We're deeply grateful for this special place that honors not only his memory but also our shared legacy. Thank you for keeping his spirit alive." The Jacksons performed in Germany on September 10th, days after their performance at Boogietown, a UK music festival celebrating funk, soul, and disco in Surrey. The siblings also performed at the Fool in Love Festival in Hollywood Park grounds in Los Angeles on August 31st. Former Jackson 5 drummer Jonathan Moffett led tributes on social media, writing on X, "There is a great sadness in my heart tonight. I just found out my brother in heart and spirit, Tito Jackson, has passed. I'm stunned, devastated, and speechless. I love you, Tito. My sincere love and prayers for the entire Jackson family. I love you all very much." Tito was the third oldest Jackson and one of 9 children. His other siblings included global stars Janet and LaToya Jackson. All his siblings, other than Michael, who died at age 50 in June 2009, are still alive. The family's patriarch, Joe Jackson, died at the age of 89 in 2018. The group of performers and singers have produced a total of 27 U.S. number 1 hits. Alongside work in the band, Tito also had a solo career as a blues musician, which started in 2003. He was the final sibling to place a solo single on the Billboard charts with his 2016 hit "Get It Baby." Get It Baby. In 2019, Jackie, Tito, Jermaine, and Marlon embarked on a world tour as the Jacksons. 2 years prior, they performed a slew of shows in the UK as part of a celebration of 50 years, also stopping to perform at Glastonbury Festival. Rest in peace, Tito Jackson. That is going to be, let's see, I believe that's going to be it for me today. Short episode. Let's look through and see if there's anything else that I meant to just talk about, and I don't see anything. Of course, I'll probably, as often the case, I'll think of something and I'll be like, oh man, I should have talked about that. And I'll add it for next week. But I will leave you, excuse me while I take a drink. I will leave you with a music pick. Lately I've been listening to, I love Spotify, and I've got a decades playlist. I've got a 60s, 70s, 80s, a 60s playlist, 70s, 80s, 90s, 2000s and beyond, and a whole lot more. I'm kind of playlist crazy about that. But I've been listening to the 90s playlist, my 90s playlist a lot, and it's got hours upon hours of good stuff on it. As far as SiriusXM, Little Steven's Underground Garage, which I also have a Spotify playlist where I just add songs that I hear from that channel that I like. And there's a lot of the DJs have good shows, and some interesting facts that they give. So if you have SiriusXM, listen to, let's see, Michael DeBar's show, Steven Van Zandt, who of course owns the station, Palmyra Daran, has a show. Kelly Ogden has a show. If you don't know Kelly Ogden, her and her husband, Louis Capizas, they have a band called the Dollyrots. Check them out if you haven't. And that's going to be about it for me this week. A short one, but that's okay. I think last week I did a long one. It was about an hour long. And today is about 30 minutes. So, that's cool. I don't like to set a set time for my vlogs. So again, this week, and I'll get back to you when the network TV premieres. Let's see. I'm waiting for something to come up here. Okay. Um, ...2024 ABC premieres. Okay. All these pop-ups that come up, they suck. Because, okay, here we go. Renewed for the fall of TV shows returning in 2024 for NBC: Chicago Fire, Chicago Med, Chicago PD, Found, The Irrational, Law and Order SVU, Lopez versus Lopez, which honestly shocks me, and Night Court, also shocking. Renewed NBC TV shows: Deal or No Deal Island, new shows: Brilliant Minds, Happy's Place, which is Reba McEntire, St. Denis Medical, The Americas, which will premiere mid-season, Destination X mid-season, The Hunting Party mid-season, and the canceled NBC shows: Extended Family, La Brea, Magnum PI, Quantum Leap, Transparent. NBC Fall 2024. ...8 p.m., 7. Season 26 of The Voice, Brilliant Minds follows. Tuesday night, St. Denis Medical, Night Court follows, then The Voice, then The Irrational. Wednesday night, Chicago Med, Fire, and PD, Fall 2024. Thursday night, Law and Order SVU, and Found. Friday night, Happy's Place, Lopez versus Lopez, and Dateline NBC. Saturday night, NBC is Big Ten football, and Sunday night is NFL Football in America. As far as ABC goes, when you're at the mercy of the iPad and how short it is, or how slow it is, it feels like it takes forever. Okay, let's see. Today is September 16th, so September Dancing with the Stars premieres tomorrow on Disney Plus. Let's see, 16. And it's doing it again. See, every time that you okay, here we go. Dancing with the Stars tomorrow night, ABC and Disney Plus. High Potential, 9 o'clock tomorrow night, ABC. American Sports Story, Aaron Hernandez on FX. That will be interesting. If you know that story, which, unless you were living under a rock, you know that story. And now, as far as High Potential, that stars Caitlin Olsen, who is Gene Smart's daughter on Hacks, as well as starring in It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia. So her career is pretty hot right now. Check out that show. It looks to be pretty funny. She is a cleaning lady who helps solve crimes. Okay. Wednesday, Agatha All Along on Disney Plus. Golden Bachelor on ABC as part of their apparently never-ending Bachelor series. Survivor on CBS. Real Housewives of Salt Lake City on Bravo. No, thank you. But, you know, if you like it, good for you. Thursday, September 19th, Frasier on Paramount Plus, as I've said. Monsters, the Lyle and Eric Menendez story on Netflix. A Very Royal Scandal on Prime Video, and The Penguin at 8 p.m. on HBO Max. I don't know why they've got a specific time there. I thought that once that it was on a streaming service, that it was on a streaming service forever. Is this limited? I don't know. I thought it was a movie. We'll see. Friday, 2020. Sunday, 60 Minutes on CBS. Rescue High Surf on Fox after NFL, and Matlock on CBS. Let's see. September 23rd, Kelly Clarkson, The Voice on NBC, 911 and 911 Lone Star on Fox. It is the final season of that show. I did not know that. Of course, I'm not a watcher of that show, so I wouldn't know. Tuesday, September 24th, Penelope on Netflix. 8 p.m. Tuesday, September 24th, Murder in a Small Town on Fox series premiere. And 8 p.m. on NBC is the America's Got Talent finale. Wednesday, September 25th, Midnight Family on Apple TV+. Mr. McMahon on Netflix. I'm definitely going to watch that. That is a multi-part series on the rise and fall of former WWE owner Vince McMahon. That's going to be interesting and honestly a little uncomfortable, especially towards this era when he finally stepped down. Anyway, that's going to be September 25th. That is next week. Wow, I cannot believe it's already almost the end of September. That's crazy. September 26th, Nobody Wants This on Netflix. That's the name of the show. That's not me saying nobody wants this, although there's a lot of things on TV that nobody wants. So, could go either way. Calling from Accounts on Paramount Plus, 911 on ABC, Hell's Kitchen on Fox, and 7 p.m. Thursday, September 26th, that's next week, on Peacock is the People's Choice Country Awards, hosted by Shania Twain. And let's see, the 27th, Dateline on ABC. Saturday, September 28th, Saturday Night Live finally premieres, has their season premiere at, of course, 10:30, like it's always been. Don't know who's going to be hosting that. October 1st, The Voice on NBC, and NXT on October 1st moves to the CW. If you don't have the CW, here's a little something I picked up. If you don't have the CW app on the Roku is free. So if you've been watching NXT, you're thinking, since NXT's moving from USA to CW, and you were thinking, oh man, I don't have CW, I'm SOL. No, you're not. Because the CW app is free, like I said. October 2nd. Sullivan's Crossing on the CW. This does not star me. Okay, I just had to get that joke in there. I wasn't intending on watching this show, but I just wanted to put that in there. And if you watch Found with Mark Paul Gosselaar, it premieres October 3rd. Scare Tactics, USA Sci-Fi and Bravo on Friday, October 4th at 10 p.m. I think that show's kind of like a punked, but to scare you. I don't know. And let's see, The Irrational on ABC October 8th. Abbott Elementary, Wednesday, October 9th. This is interesting. It says that show's going to be on at 8:30. Has that show always been on 8:30? No, Not Dead Yet was on at 8:30. The Connors were at 7. Well, the Connors always got moved. But I don't think Abbott Elementary, I don't think it's been on 8:30 since its first season. I don't know. I don't really keep up with times anymore. I just know what night things are on. I used to be better at that, honestly. Part 1 of Outer Banks, October 10th, if you watch that one on Netflix. Teacup on Peacock, Friday, October 11th, Disclaimer on Apple TV. Sunday, October 13th, Tracker on CBS. Now, that is one that I watch. NCIS returns October 14th at 8 p.m., followed by NCIS Origins. Tuesday, October 15th is the FBI's on CBS. Wednesday, October 18th, Shrinking, Apple TV Plus returns, and this page has reloaded because a problem has occurred. Yeah, there's a lot of problems with this. Okay, so where was I? Georgia Mandy's First Marriage, Thursday, October 17th at 7, followed by Ghost, followed by Matlock and Elsbeth. That is all on CBS. Friday, October 18th, Lopez versus Lopez. Let's see. We're on October 18th. Wow. Blue Bloods. The final episodes. That is the final episodes of Blue Bloods. The second part of the final season of Blue Bloods premieres October 18th. Now, I'm guessing that the series finale of Blue Bloods will happen sometime in early 2025. Sunday, October 20th at 8:30, because NFL football, is when The Equalizer will premiere. Monday, October 21st, The Neighborhood, followed by Papa's House, the new Wayans comedy. And if you watch What We Do in the Shadows on FX, it premieres that night, final season, and only 3 episodes. Let's go on down to Tuesday, October 29th. Wizards Beyond Waverly Place. This is a Disney Channel 8-episode series. Day of the Jackal on Peacock, November 7th. Outer Banks, November 7th. Yellowstone. The final episodes of Yellowstone finally premieres on November 10th. And I'm guessing there's only like 5 episodes because I think that cast hate each other now. I know that there was something going on with Kevin Costner, and he just up and quit. The second part of the final season of Cobra Kai drops Friday, November 15th. Now, I've been looking at this one because I love me some Cobra Kai. Always been a Karate Kid fan. Now, if you want that new show from Taylor Sheridan, it's called Landman, and it drops on Paramount Plus November 17th. Night Court, November 19th on NBC. Based on a true story, all episodes on Peacock, November 21st. Now that is the Kaylee Cuoco mystery show. And Human versus Hamster on Max. Friday, November 22nd, Outlander on Starz at 8 p.m. Wednesday, November 27th, Chef's Table on Netflix. Thursday, November 28th, The Madness on Netflix. December 3rd, Star Wars Skeleton Crew on Disney+. December 5th, Creature Commandos on Max. December 6th, Win or Lose on Disney+. December 8th, Lucy Woosley's Holmes versus Doyle on PBS. December 10th, Secret Level on Prime Video. December 17th, The Simpsons, oh, come on, all you faithful, on Disney Plus. December 23rd, 9 p.m., the Kennedy Center Honors on PBS. December 26th, Squid Game on Netflix. January 1st, Fool Me Once on Netflix. January 2nd, Night Court on NBC, Name That Tune on Fox, and Finding Your Roots on PBS. Extended Family. I cannot believe they brought that show back. I thought they canceled that show. Extended Family premieres 8:30 p.m. on NBC. The Floor on Fox at 9 p.m. or 8 p.m. that'll be. Good Trouble on Freeform. I thought they got canceled too. So that's that's as far as TV season. That's as far as I'm going to go, and I'm going to wrap it up right here. And I will catch up with you guys next week. Be calm, be cool, be courageous. And you have been you've been watching. I'm still in podcast mode, even though it's been, how many months have I been doing this? You've been watching Blendertainment. I am your host, Andy Sullivan, and I will see you next week. Everybody have a great week, and just take it easy, and I'll see you later. Bye.